So at E3 they released some Star Wars Battlefront trailer teaser stuff. As I'm a little bit of a Star Wars nerd, I thought I'd look at the trailers and give you my sort of reaction and opinions. Pressing play now. Will. Thank you, car. You're a good sync point. First off, we get this nice view of Hoth. It's beautiful. As a fan of The Empire Strikes Back, as every Star Wars fan is, this is just stunning. And suddenly first-person mode to the max. One of the striking things about this is how Battlefield it feels, which isn't bad, because the Battlefield games in general are good games for war stuff, but I do hope there's more of a Star Wars feel to this game than it does feel a little bit war-y. Another thing is this is basically, it's just, they haven't remade the maps of Star Wars Battlefront 2, but this is very similar to the Hoth match. There is so much happening, whereas Battlefront, it felt like there was a big, the original Battlefront, it felt like there was a big battle going on, but this feels like every single person who passes you is as stressed out as you are. That is amazing as well, this new ship combat that's, you know, just happening whilst you're on the ground. I haven't read too much into it because I do want to be shocked as a fan of the games. I don't know how that actually works, but it looks amazing. I do wonder though, because I feel like there is a shield over Hoth that's preventing the Empire's ships in that sort of a fashion dropping down. One thing that struck me with these three things to the right hand of the screen, they look quite stark and contrasting to the actual smoothness of everything else on the HUD. It's pre-alpha footage as well, so something both Josh and I commented and noticed was the AT-AT's textures look a bit rough, and assumedly that's part of the pre-alpha stuff as well. Another thing which I love about this multiplayer gameplay trailer is the way they've that interior view is going to make me cry when I play. But yeah, and this, no one's gonna do that, no one's got that talent. The way they've constructed this reveal trailer is stunning. Having obviously a bunch of devs playing the game and jumping between their point of views, it feels like an actual Star Wars battle, and it is perfect. And this animation of the AT-AT falling down, it's just that clunky thing. And then this animation is such a classic Battlefront 2 thing, and then this, it's like my childhood. I feel like I'm, you know, stay on target. I love it. I can't wait to see if the graphics hold up to this, because usually E3 trailers are ridiculously beautiful and then the games are just tweaked a little bit. It's so chaotic, this game, and I love it. It's pure fear when that happens. And then I do wonder how much of that sort of style to the gameplay is actually going to be in it, all that sort of cinematic stuff. Like getting into the AT-AT and it sort of just pans around into it. I don't know if they do that in the actual game or the way that sort of battle came across, because I really, as good as it is, I feel like it'll take away from the chaos and manic of the battle at hand. But let's move on to the co-op missions, and which is now. These co-op missions sound great, because I think that's one thing that lacked in the original games, is being able to actually play a game. The original games, Battlefronts, were basically just battles. So having actual missions to complete will be fun. It's one of the things I've always loved is the Rebels and the Stormtroopers and what they did when it wasn't those massive battles. So we never really got that side of it, which is something Rogue One, the anthology movie that they'll be doing, one of the reasons I'm really excited for that is we'll get the other side of the Star Wars world. This is truly magnificent. The map, it's like how your dream, how your childhood imagined the rest of those Tatooine sand dunes. I'm in awe of what they've accomplished here, creating a Star Wars world for a battle game, for a war game, and I think that's amazing. So some will look at it and say it's just a Battlefield retexture, but I can see what they're achieving for the Star Wars world. I can see what they're aiming for, and it's working really well just from these short releases. I think it's what they've done, keeping all the sound effects, the blaster effects. It embeds it into this Star Wars world that's already created, and they've done it. Stunning. That's not a sentence. When I saw play Solo, I was hoping for a glimpse at Han. I like that they ended both teasers with basically the same image. It's like, you were excited the first time you saw it, we'll show you it again. But yes, so I will definitely be picking up Star Wars Battlefront 3, but not Battlefront 3, it's just Battlefront. Hopefully I will have a PlayStation 4 by then. I'll definitely be getting it for PC, and hopefully, as will Josh, and we'll be doing some gameplay videos of Battlefront, which is not something I ever thought I would say. If they can move it just slightly away from the Battlefield sort of styling, overall it looks great. I just want it now. I just want to play it now. I want to know how the air to the space battle to land thing is going to work. I would have liked to have seen a bit more of that, because I don't know how much of that teaser trailer actually showed of it, because it was so seamless. But for now, I will just wrap it up, because, well, it's just ticking over 11 minutes, not 11 o'clock. I'm not Josh. So yes, I will catch you in another video on this channel. Maybe there'll be a second person in the video. Laters, nerdcasters. Nerdcasters, do you like that name? Will you respond? Is the more important question.